Welcome back to the channel, and Bumblebee is coming to Comic-Con. Yes, that's right, Paramount Pictures will be at San Diego Comic-Con this year on July 20th for a panel event with director Travis Knight and the cast of Bumblebee the movie, which includes Hailee Steinfeld and John Cena. Now this panel will be taking place in Hall H at Comic-Con, and from what I understand, Paramount Pictures won't be taking any questions about any other film on their movie slate. This is simply dedicated to Bumblebee the movie, which is great to hear as a Transformers fan, as it shows focus on the fandom. In the past, Paramount Pictures have stayed well clear of San Diego Comic-Con when it comes to promoting a Transformers live action movie. Maybe this is because Bay's universe was directed towards a more general audience and not so much the specific Transformers fandom, which is kind of disappointing, and I'm glad they've decided to change their ways. This change is a massive positive for me, because it does show that Paramount Pictures are now focusing on the fandom, because an event like this, San Diego Comic-Con, is where hardcore fans go for comic books and movie buffs. They want to be at an event like this, and Paramount going there shows that they want to get involved too, and I like that, and I think it ties into what Travis Knight is all about when it comes to Bumblebee the movie, to go back to the old days of G1, to focus on the things that he enjoyed from the original Transformers and things that we love, which we haven't quite seen over the years with the Michael Bay franchise. I also think this shows a sign of confidence from the studio towards Travis Knight and his Bumblebee movie, which we haven't seen before from the Transformers cinematic universe, because normally these films are held with the same reservations: more action, more explosions, out and out mayhem. This time round we have none of that, and the teaser trailer proved otherwise. It gave a different take on a Transformers film, and a take which Paramount are confident with to go to Comic-Con and meet their harshest critic, the fandom itself. So all this detail about Paramount Pictures being at San Diego Comic-Con with Bumblebee the movie is very exciting, and I think it makes the future optimistic, because it seems a different approach from Paramount towards Transformers, and one I believe they can take forward for future Transformers films. But I guess we'll all be waiting on the detail that comes out of this panel event at San Diego Comic-Con. Will we get any detail from the cast themselves? And will we get a second trailer for Bumblebee the movie? The detail that I would like to hear is from director Travis Knight himself, and I would like to hear confirmation of who this Decepticon seeker actually is. If we could get this, finally we could put this one to bed once and for all. I'd also like to know if there are any other Autobots involved in Bumblebee the movie. We do know the voice of Peter Cullen will feature, but will Optimus Prime have a physical presence? It would also be great to hear from John Cena a little bit more about Agent Burns and how his role will feature in the film too. And of course, much like everybody else, I want to see a tiny bit more footage from Bumblebee the movie. Not too much, but just enough to keep us talking, because I'm still a firm believer that less is more. So I don't want this to be a repeat performance of Transformers The Last Night, where I got to the cinema and I felt like I'd seen all the film before I'd even taken my seat. I want this to be an experience when I go and see Bumblebee in December, and we are quite a long way away from it yet, so they don't have to put everything out so early, but just enough to keep us talking, keep us interested, build on the momentum of that initial teaser trailer, which they did so very well. But what do you want to hear from the panel at Comic-Con? What do you want to hear from Travis Knight? What do you want to hear from the cast, Hailee Steinfeld and John Cena? And if we do get treated to a Bumblebee trailer, the second trailer, what would you like to see? Get involved in the comment section below, and make sure you do stay tuned to the channel for all the detail, because we will be covering anything that comes out of Comic-Con right here on my YouTube channel. And of course, please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski signing out.